we've got ourselves painted into a very, very dangerous corner in terms of perceptions of who we're allied with and who we're fighting against. We are seen as de facto in alliance with, again, Iranians, Russians, and the Assad regime against Sunni Arabs. No-fly zones, north and south, could begin to change that dynamic. It also is a pushback against the regime, against the Russians, and against the Iranians. And for those of you who detail, I mean, there are ways to structure this so that chances of a clash between us and the Russians would be minimal. The risk to our aviation would be minimal. But this could change the politics of this struggle in a way that might make a political negotiation possible. Because right now, I have the highest regard for Secretary Kerry, but this effort at a political negotiation is going to go nowhere because the Russians, the Iranians, and Bashar al-Assad think they're on a roll. Why should they negotiate? And the reality is they're not going to, as long as they think they're winning. No-fly zones would have a humanitarian value and send a very important signal that, in fact, we do stand with those who are being slaughtered and driven out of the country, and we stand against a regime that right now we're seen as tacitly supporting. So, you know, a very important step, really, really hard to do. If we'd done it before the Russians came in, it would be different. We probably wouldn't have had the Russians coming in. But again, the consequences of inaction can be as severe as misguided actions.
Okay, thank you. Ms. Carroll?